Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to another brand new video. I hope you guys are all doing well. So in this video guys, I want to talk about Bitcoin. I want to give you guys an update on what is happening with Bitcoin and crypto today. And I must say everything right now is holding up pretty well, even though yes, okay, a fair few altcoins, okay, including Bitcoin is slightly dropping, but not too much. Okay, so we saw yesterday, even the day before that, the crypto market was actually pumping. Okay, Bitcoin was reaching $25,000 to 26 to now $27,000. Okay, and yes, you guys can clearly see Bitcoin is still holding up really well. It's still at above $27,000 right now. It's currently at 27.2. So Bitcoin is still holding up really, really well. Okay, so amazing to see, right? Amazing to see. Ethereum is holding up really well as well. Just under $1,800. We saw, Ethereum reach above $1,800. Okay, it did in fact have a little rejection right here. Okay, it did in fact have a little dip, but it's still holding up really, really well. But everything today is holding up really well. Okay, in the crypto market. Okay, we are in fact seeing some slight drops today for some altcoins. Okay, so you guys see, Ethereum is down 1.6%. Bitcoin is down pretty much 1%. Nothing too crazy at all today. BNB is down 3.3%. XRP down 1.1%. Cardano down 3%. Polygon down 3.3%. Same with Dogecoin. Okay, and Solana down 3.2%. Polkadot down 2.5%. Shiba Inu down 2.8%. So you guys can clearly see that a fair few altcoins today are in fact having a slight drop, right, for the past 24 hours. Now, if you guys look at the 7-day percentage right here, okay, you guys can clearly see that we were obviously pumping, okay, and I think we will in fact continue, to pump up. So the global crypto market cap as of right now today is at 1.16 trillion. Okay, so we are still above a trillion, which is great. And it's only down 1.3% today. So nothing too crazy, okay, today. Nothing too crazy, but we are in fact seeing some slight drops today, okay? And this is, normal, okay? We're not always going to see, Bitcoin and the entire crypto market to continue to rally up and pump up like what it's been doing for the past, few days now, right? For the past, like, over a week, okay? Ever since, March 13th, we have been seeing Bitcoin pump. Okay, and not just Bitcoin, but other altcoins in the market. Okay, we have in fact been seeing pumps, like major pumps. So Bitcoin, okay, to $100,000 soon, guys. 100%. I see Bitcoin reaching 100K. Okay, and Bitcoin will skyrocket. Okay, I've been telling you guys many times about the next halving event for Bitcoin. Okay, and you guys understand, once the halving event happens, okay, later on, right, maybe in the next few weeks or the next few months after the halving event actually happens for Bitcoin, we're gonna see Bitcoin skyrocket. That's the thing that you guys have to understand. Bitcoin right now, okay, is in the right path right now, okay, to reaching $30,000, $40,000, and potentially $50,000 sometime this year in 2023 alone, right? Just this year. Next year in 2024, we're going to see Bitcoin reach 100K, potentially, most likely towards the end of the year. We will potentially see Bitcoin at $100,000, guys. And that's obviously going to form, a new all-time high for Bitcoin. We know Bitcoin's previous all-time high was in fact at $69,000, so almost $70,000. And then ever since then, Bitcoin did in fact have a drop. And you guys understand, Bitcoin already hit bottom, right? It legit already hit bottom. Okay, and it's doing the exact same thing what it did in 2018, right? When it had that that drop. And Bitcoin obviously hit bottom, and then we saw Bitcoin pretty much skyrocket. Okay, and then the halving event happens. The exact same thing is happening right now. Okay, and I'm a big believer of history repeating itself. Okay, so what happened with Bitcoin back in 2018 and 2019, right? It's going to happen this year, okay, for 2023 and 2024. We will see Bitcoin reach $100,000 in the year 2024, 100%. And you guys understand the next crypto bull market is going to happen next year. It's not going to happen this year, right? I told you guys this many times, okay? The Bitcoin halving event is going to happen next year. pretty much exactly 1 year from now. Okay, so March next year in 2024, that is when we should be seeing Bitcoin, the Bitcoin halving event happen, right? And once that happens, we're going to see Bitcoin skyrocket and of course other altcoins. So be excited for that. Okay, but yeah, Bitcoin right now is obviously in the right path right now to, reaching 30K. Okay, I told you guys this many times, this was in fact a resistance line, and Bitcoin clearly, pumped over this resistance line, okay, which was pretty much $24,000, okay, and it pumped over it, obviously. Okay, so now this is obviously a support level of $24,000. You guys can clearly see that. Okay, it is pretty much a support level as of right now. It was resistance, now it's support. Okay, and clearly, Bitcoin, I told you guys many times, back in the day, right, like last week, when this was a resistance line, that if Bitcoin did in fact, pass this resistance line, we will potentially see Bitcoin pump to, $28,000 to $30,000. And guess what Bitcoin is doing? It's doing the exact same thing. So my prediction was in fact right as of right now. And Bitcoin is still holding up really well. It's above $27,000, like I said. Okay, so it's holding up really, really well today. Okay, it really is. Same with other altcoins, but we are in fact seeing some slight drops. But everything, in the market, it's holding up really well. So yeah, be excited for the next halving event, guys, for Bitcoin, because once we see that, we're going to see Bitcoin skyrocket 100%. And yes, this is another new chart that I want to show you guys. Okay, like I said, back in 2019, what happened with Bitcoin. Okay, the exact same thing is going to happen this year for 2023. Okay, we're going to see a complete breakout for Bitcoin. And for this year alone, for 2023, I see Bitcoin reaching, easily 40K to 50K at least, right? I really do, this year alone. So be excited for that, guys. I am, okay, and I'm just glad that I bought Bitcoin when it was at, $16,000 to $15,000. Even when Bitcoin was at like $18,000 and 19K, I bought a fair few Bitcoins, right? I invested a fair bit. You know what I mean? And I'm just glad I did, realizing now, because Bitcoin has obviously been shooting up, okay? And if you guys didn't buy its bottom, okay, or when Bitcoin was in fact at $20,000, or even when Bitcoin was, all the way down here, right back November to December last year, right, a couple months ago, when Bitcoin was at, $15,000 to $16,000. If you guys didn't buy at that time, don't worry, you can buy some now. Do I think Bitcoin could potentially go back down to 20K? I do, right? We could actually see a retest for Bitcoin back down to 20K. Okay, it is possible, right? So we're going to see what happens, guys, okay? You can never really time the market. So start dollar cost averaging now into Bitcoin, because I'm telling you right now, this is potential what's going to happen with Bitcoin in the next, few weeks. Okay, we're going to see a complete breakout. Like I said, I'm a big believer of history repeating itself. So what Bitcoin is doing right now, okay, is pretty much repeating its history from 2019. Okay, so exciting stuff, right? Exciting stuff. Now, there's one more chart I want to show you guys. Okay, the bear market bottom. Okay, so every time we were in fact in a bear market for Bitcoin, okay, at its bottom, okay, we completely see a breakout. So you guys can clearly see back in 2014 to 2015, Bitcoin was in fact at its bottom, and then we saw a complete breakout. Okay, in the bear market bottom for 2018 and 19, we did in fact see a breakout as well. And the same thing is going to happen this year for 2022 and 2023. Okay, so be excited for that. But history does repeat itself, and I'm a big believer of that, right? So I think Bitcoin will potentially have a complete breakout. We're going to see Bitcoin pump to 40 to at least 50K this year alone in 2023. Give it time, guys, right? But don't miss this opportunity. Don't miss this opportunity buying Bitcoin at $27,000. I still think it's a great time right now to start buying Bitcoin. Okay, if I really zoom out, okay, if I go to the weekly time frame here, you guys can clearly see we're still in a bear market, because Bitcoin is nowhere near its previous all-time highs. We're still down a lot, guys, from its previous all-time highs for Bitcoin, right? You guys can clearly see that. So obviously, it's still a great time to start accumulating and dollar cost averaging and buying more of Bitcoin. Everyone right now should be buying Bitcoin. Okay, we shouldn't be feeling bearish right now with Bitcoin and crypto, right? We should be more bullish because it's been pumping and whatnot, right? Like, everyone right now should have FOMO, okay? And it's good, right? FOMO in away, guys. You know what I mean? this is the time to accumulate. We're still in the accumulation stage, guys. Okay, we really are. Not financial advice, always do your own research. So yeah, that's that. History is going to repeat itself, and you guys will see. Okay, you guys will see, but potentially it could, right? Maybe not. Okay, I could be wrong here, guys. We could actually see a retest for Bitcoin back down at, $23,000 or even $20,000. Okay, do I see Bitcoin going lower than 20K? I don't. Okay, I really don't, guys. I think Bitcoin has already hit bottom. I don't think Bitcoin's, gonna drop back down below $20,000. I don't think we're gonna see Bitcoin drop below ever again to 19K to 18K. That's just personally my opinion, right? We could, but very unlikely. Very unlikely. Now, the Bitcoin monthly returns are percentages, okay, as of right now for March. You guys can clearly see right now we do have a return of 17.3%. Okay, so that's absolutely amazing to see for Bitcoin for this month in March, but this could change. Okay, we still have a couple more days for this month in March until it's April, but so far it's holding up really, really well. Okay, and usually, guys, Bitcoin doesn't really perform that well for this month in March, right? You can see in 2020 it didn't perform that well. 2018, 2017, 2016, 2015, 2014, it didn't really perform that well for this month in March. But you guys can clearly see our previous years, 2022, okay, just last year we had a 5.4% return. Nothing too crazy, but it's better than the Reds, okay. And in 2021, we know what happened in 2021. Bitcoin was absolutely pumping, okay? And you guys can clearly see in March of 2021, we had a 30% return pretty much, okay? Now, check out 2013, just 10 years ago, exactly 10 years ago, we had a 172, almost 173% return in one single month. Absolutely crazy, guys, okay? Bitcoin was just pumping like crazy, okay, at that time. But yeah, you guys can clearly see it is in fact still a green month for Bitcoin. Okay, 17.3% return for this month is not bad at all, right? It's really not that bad. So we're gonna see what happens, right? We're gonna see if Bitcoin can do better than a 40% return like what it did at the beginning of this year in 2023 back in January. Okay, we're gonna see what happens, but I have a feeling that we will potentially see Bitcoin reach $30,000 really, really soon. Okay, really soon. I'm being dead serious, guys. So I'm excited, and I hope for all my Bitcoin holders out there that's watching this video right now, I hope you guys are in fact excited as well. Okay, especially for long term. Okay, for Bitcoin. So guys, I'm gonna go ahead and end this video here. I hope you guys all enjoyed it. Give a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel. Let me know your personal thoughts in the comments section down below about Bitcoin reaching 100K. But personally, I think Bitcoin will easily reach 100K in the next crypto bull market. That's like easily gonna happen, and I told you guys many times, Bitcoin in the next crypto bull market can go as high as at least 400K. 300K to 400K, maybe even potentially 500K, $500,000 per Bitcoin. Call me crazy, but it's very possible. You guys have to understand that. And this is why I've been telling you guys that this is literally, your opportunity right now, your biggest opportunity, not just for you, but for all of us, right? That's in the crypto space, in the community, okay, and investors and traders and whatnot, to make that money, okay, to make life-changing money, guys. We all should be at least accumulating, okay? And I've been telling you guys that many times, when we were, when Bitcoin was back down at 16K, okay, even at 18K, 19K, even 20K, I told you guys, we all should be buying. We all should be accumulating. You don't believe me? Watch my other videos, back at that time, a couple months ago. Watch those videos. I've been literally telling you guys and begging you guys to buy Bitcoin and accumulate Bitcoin, okay? And I know for a fact a lot of you guys didn't listen to me. And that's fine, okay? That's fine. But guys, I'm gonna go ahead and end this one here. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Like I said, Bitcoin's gonna skyrocket to 100K, so be excited for that. And it's not gonna stop there. Bitcoin's gonna go to 150K, 200K, $250,000 to 300K. Okay, it's gonna keep going up, guys. Okay, but personally, I think Bitcoin can go as high as 300K to 400K, maybe even 500K potentially. We will see. Okay, so that being said, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and end this one here. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll catch you guys in my next video. Have a blessed day, guys.